Part 2 is now in session, so let's continue with an early 80s VHS of Foul Play with Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn, and also starring Burgess Meredith. The film itself is from 1978. I forgot to include this in part 1. And this is rated PG and it's 116 minutes. It's a mid-80s reprint. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1986 VHS of Billy Crystal, A Comics Line. It's one of 2 tapes from the Special Collector's Series that I have, and the program's from 1984. And this is 59 minutes. And this is a very rare tape I got a couple years ago at a garage sale. I'm going to watch this someday. And next up is the 1986 VHS of Flashdance with Jennifer Beals, Michael Nouri, Belinda Bauer, and Lila Scala. It's another Special Collector Series tape. The film's from 1983. And this is rated R and it's 95 minutes. Here's the sticker label, the end label, and the print date is November 17th, 1986. And next up is the 1986 VHS of Clue with Tim Curry, Madeline Kahn, and Christopher Lloyd, and a few others. The film itself is from 1985. And it is rated PG and it's 96 minutes. And this tape features all 3 surprise endings, although I need to watch it someday. Here's the sticker label, the end label, and the print date is August 21st, 1987. And next up is the 1986 VHS of the 1987 VHS, The Ferris Bueller's Day Off, with Matthew Broderick. And this is directed by John Hughes. The film itself is from 1986. And this is rated PG-13. It's 103 minutes. I also have the 1996 VHS of this film, which comes in the 1992 box. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1987 VHS of Top Gun with Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis. This is directed by Tony Scott. And the film is from 1986. And this is rated PG and it is 109 minutes. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1988 VHS of The Untouchables with Kevin Costner, Robert De Niro, and Sean Connery, and a few others. Directed by Brian De Palma, and the film is from 1987. And this is rated R and it's 119 minutes. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, featuring the voice of Jim Backus and directed by Abe Levitow. And the film's from 1962. And this was originally released on video in 1982. And this is rated G and it's 52 minutes. And this airs on the CW during Christmas time. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And this does have the 1982 Paramount Home Video logo at the beginning. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Big Top Pee-wee with Paul Reubens as Pee Wee Herman. And the film is also from 1988. And this is rated PG and it's 86 minutes. Got this at a Goodwill a few years ago. This is a very rare tape. Here's the sticker label and the end label. It's a former rental, but it doesn't list the video store on there. And next up is the 1988 VHS of An Officer and a Gentleman with Richard Gere and Deborah Winger. The film is from 1982. And this is rated R and it's 126 minutes. It says some music has been changed for this home video version. Here's the sticker label, the end label, and the print date is June 6th, 1989. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. And it doesn't list the cast members on there, unfortunately. The film is from 1985. And this is rated R and it's 92 minutes. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. Again, it doesn't list the cast members, unfortunately. The film is also from 1988. And this is rated R and it's 90 minutes. Here's the sticker label, which is a 1994 reprint, and the end label. And next up is the 1989 VHS of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and the late John Candy. The film is from 1987. And this is rated R and it's 93 minutes. I also have the 1990 VHS of it as well, which I show in part 3. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1989 VHS of Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, James Earl Jones, and Arsenio Hall. Film's in 1988. And this is rated R and it's 116 minutes. And this is still in the original shrink wrap, which is very rare. Murphy's most hilarious performance as Peter Travers of People magazine. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1989 VHS of Hamlet with Laurence Olivier. And the film's in 1948 from the Rank organization. And this is 155 minutes. And this has the Rank Organization logo right after the 1987 Paramount logo. And this film won 4 Academy Awards. Here's the sticker label, the end label, and the print date is March 22nd, 1991. And next up is the 1989 VHS of Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood and Patrick McGowan, directed by Don Siegel. And the film's from 1979. And this is rated PG and it's 112 minutes. Here's the sticker label, the end label, and the print date is October 17th, 1989. And next up is the 1989 VHS of Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, directed by John Landis. And the film's from 1983. And this is rated R and it's 118 minutes. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And next up is the 1989 VHS of The Best of Eddie Murphy, Saturday Night Live. And the program is also from 1989. And this is 78 minutes. And this has sketches such as Buckwheat Sings, Velvet Jones, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Little Richard Simmons, James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub, Black History Week, and many more. And I am an SNL fan, so this is a really hilarious one. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And the last tape for this part is the 1989 VHS of The Naked Gun from the Fellas of Police Squad with the late Leslie Nielsen. The film is from 1988. The funniest movie of the year, says Jeffrey Lyons of Sneak Previews. I do have the 1990 VHS of this film. This is rated PG-13, it's 85 minutes. And this has previews for Black Rain and Major League. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And this came from Blockbuster. And that is going to be it for part 2 of my Paramount VHS collection, and I'll see you in part 3.